Coming to you live from Southern California, MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the San Diego Padres and the Los Angeles Angels. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. All right, just about ready for baseball. And on the mound today, Yusei Kikuchi.
Well, there are going to be a lot of balls in play because of the ground ball rate. Important that the defense stays engaged in the game. I think it's critical. Tempo is there. If you work quickly, it helps the fielders behind you to stay engaged, to make those plays, and help you get through the innings.
And it goes just foul. And the pitch. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Now one ball, missed.
2 strikes. Two balls, 2 strikes.
That one misses, and it's 3-2.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
The throw in, and he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Batting second, first baseman, Luis Arias.
Luis Arias stands in. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
He's dealing with a great 2-strike hitter right here. The strikeout is not automatic.
The 0-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Got him. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
Now Machado up here. Fastball is outside. That one ripped. Should be extra bases. Here comes Tatis around third. He'll score.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. 1 out. Runner at second. Jackson Merrill, the next to hit. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Machado, the runner at second with 1 away. Ripped to right, base hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with 1 out.
Everything came together for him. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
2 on, 1 out. Next for the Padres, Gavin Sheets. Tap foul at the plate.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
Late with the swing there.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a pop-up. Neto hauls it in for the out. It's Xander Bogaerts now.
Shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
Runner on the go. And that one fouled off. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. They get the force. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. Padres with a run-scoring double. It's now a 1-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. And we're back. And our pitcher in this game, Randy Vasquez. What do you got on him, Chris?
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way, because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
So in now for the Angels, Zach Neto. There's the strike up high. It's 0-1.
0-1.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Foul ball, still 0-2. That's to third. Machado throws to first in time. One gone, bottom half of the first. Take a look at the lineup. Already trailing by a run in this one. They'll be looking to get on the scoreboard early on as well.
Well, it's just the one run, so not too big a hill to climb. But, yeah, if they can answer back in this inning, or at least in the next couple, that'll maybe settle everyone into this ball game, and that includes their own starter on the mound.
Nolan Shanuel, the next to hit, takes low for a ball. And that misses. 2-0. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Makes the catch for the out.
Batting third, designated hitter,
Here's Trout. Lots of pop at the plate. Outfield playing back almost on the warning track. And that gets the inside corner for a strike.
0-1's the count.
On the inside corner for a strike. 2 out, space is empty. On the ground. Bogaerts fields it cleanly. Throws to first. And that is that. Angels go down 1-2-3. And it remains 1-0.
now pitching for the
Reed
Angels.
Detmers taking over on
Number
the mound.
48.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Well, one-run game. Now here's Jake Cronenworth.
Jake Cronenworth.
Swing and a miss, strike one.
0-1.
Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
Two pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And that's the first out.
Really nice sequence for the quick strikeout right there. A couple of breaking balls to get ahead 0-2. Then pump the hard stuff by him for strike 3. And I like that he didn't mess around. Sometimes guys, they like to get too cute. They waste a pitch here or there and then find themselves back into a hitter's count. But right there, he had him right where he wanted him and pitched him aggressively to get the strikeout.
Now batting Tyler Wade. Foul ball there. One out, base is empty. And that is out of play. In the air, right field. Wade moving under this one. They got it for out number 2.
Batting ninth, catcher Martin Maldonado.
Martin Maldonado up to hit. He was late there, strike 1.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
Ouch.
First base.
Back to the top of the lineup, Fernando Tatis Jr. getting ready to hit. Doubled in his first AB. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. And that's the third out. Padres leave one, but they still lead it 1-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now the left fielder, Taylor Ward.
Taylor Ward.
Vasquez back to work. In there at the knees. Strike 1. On the ground to short. Bogarts handles the chance. That's one out, the bottom of the second.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Here's Joe Adell. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there. Just missed. Carl Dixon doing the umpiring behind the plate.
And Boog, I'm not sure if it's because he sort of sets up higher than most, but one thing to be aware of with Dixon is the high strike. Not usually a big deal because most players are swinging at pitches up there, but we may see some surprise looks from hitters from time to time because that's just so unusual.
One down, base is empty.
Ball, 10.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Popped up right side. Cronenworth gets under it. And there's 2 away.
Batting 6th, catcher Logan O'Hoppe.
And now Logan O'Hoppe. That catches the outside corner. Strike 1. Two outs.
Ball, inside.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And ring him up, says Carl Dixon. That's a strikeout. Angels held in check. Still behind by a count of 1-0. So the Angels turn to their bullpen for a new pitcher, Ryan Zefferjohn. Well, One-run game. Stepping in for San Diego, Luis Arias. His first at-bat was a strikeout. And the first offering is not close. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Hunter Strickland appears to be getting loose. Neris getting loose as well. In the air out towards right center. And there's one away.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure.
Machado.
If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Machado tries to hold up, appeal to first, and that's going to be ruled a swing. Fly ball down the line. Wade. That's out number 2.
Now batting, center fielder
Jackson Merrill at the dish now. If you look at his early accomplishments, most start by calling him the youngest player ever to do something.
Yeah, do you have an example?
Of course I do. Jackson Merrill is the youngest player all time with a multi-homer game, including a walk-off home run.
Now that's a good night at the yard.
Next offering upstairs.
1-1.
And that one ripped into right and foul ball. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Padres go down quietly. They lead it 1-0. Back here at Angel Stadium, here's Lamont Wade Jr. What are you looking to do in these spots? You're down a run. You're leading. Robert Suarez comes on trying to close it out.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
In the air, fairly deep to right field. Brings it in. 1 up, 1 down.
Batting 8.
And next for L.A., Luis Rengifo. Pitch misses there. 1-0. Looking to get the tying run on base. That was pretty nasty.
Batting 9.
Christian Moore, the next to hit for the Angels. And that one in there at the knees for a strike. 0-1. Right through there for a strike.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to.
This one in the air. Arise. He's got it. Ball game. The Padres hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a 1-run ball game.
So much rides on each and every at-bat in these 3-inning games. It's like the playoffs. Sometimes all it takes is one big swing and some great pitching to come away with a quick 1-0 win.